something amazing being here with small and medium business owners. Because something amazing about this being small, you have every right to become something big. Every big company in the world, maybe Google, Microsoft, any single company, any company you consider, one day they were small. But they did something amazing. They did something amazing that changed them, that make them world-class leader. They make them world-class organization. And that can be only done when you are small or medium. Because once you grow big, it's very difficult to change things. So that is why how you do these things when you are small and medium company, how you think about itself, how you think about your businesses, that creates a lot of impact. And it's less about all the strategies. Maybe finance, maybe HR, maybe operation, everything is very important. But something much more than that, something much more important than that. And that's the mindset of the leader. Every single person who is sitting here, you must be owning a business or must be at the top of the decision-making body in a company, or probably you will be aspiring to create something big. So how you feel, how you think about your business, that's the #1 strategy. Of course, I don't know many of you, but I know something about you, all of you. All of you have greatness within you. All of you can be legendary. All of you can build a Microsoft, Google, Facebook, or any company, SpaceX, anything you want. All of you have that energy, that power, that drive to do that thing. And that's what makes all of you similar in this universe. And that's what I feel. Every single person has that extraordinary power to be someone phenomenal. And that's what makes all of us similar. That's why today we are here. Not just because learning, not just because networking, because we believe in something. We believe in creating amazing things. We believe in creating world-class organization. Of course, you are a small business owner or probably a medium business owner, but definitely you have an aspiration to build a world-class organization. Who is having that aspiration? Amazing, great. If somebody is not raising their hand, I knew it deep down they have the desire. Nobody can deny it. If you are in a business, you mean to be amazingly successful. If you are not thinking about that, you should not be in a business. But what happened? Most of the time, we all thought about being big, being legendary, being great, but we cannot do it. Because we cannot do it, because at times, we cannot believe in our dreams. And today I am here, I want to share something with you because I believe in my dreams. And I am here to share with you because you believe in your dreams. There is something common between all of us. And so far, in my career, I have mentored entrepreneurs, business owners, top class corporate executives, and even national level athletes, actors, models, doctors, CAs. And I found something common. Anybody can be legendary in their field when they set their mindset right. And that's the #1 strategy that everybody has to follow. But still we find something difficult. What stops us from living our dreams? Or what stop you from making your business super successful? Can anybody tell me? Okay. Lack of money? Pardon? Yeah, fear of failure. Some people say lack of connection, lack of money, lack of right people, lack of confidence, then recession, market condition, governance. So many things are there. But if you, of course, those are true, those are the reasons. But if you look at into the business scenario all over the world, you find there are companies, there are leaders, they create magnificent success in spite of all these things. In spite of all these challenges, they find the ways. They have fears, but they go beyond that fear. They lack in confidence, but they build that confidence. They go through recession, but they come out with signing colors. So they do something amazing, and they follow a strategy that changes their life, that changes their organization, and that makes them big. And at this level, being a small and medium class business owners, you have that opportunity to do it because you can be that great. And that's what I want to share. That's what I want to share, and it's a very simple strategy. But before I want to share, I want to ask you something. Because this is what happens. Some people unleash their greatness, but many fail to do it because they don't understand how they can work, how these successful people are doing. And that's what I have been researching, that's what I have been doing, that's what I have been studying all through my life, and I am helping so many people create that kind of success. They are the people who create something amazing. And I can tell you, each one of you have the potential like them. Each one of you can become Steve Jobs of your field. Each of one of you can build something like Jack Ma, Alibaba, or you can be the god of cricket. Like the way Sachin become god of cricket, you can be the god of your business, of your field. That's the possibilities. Why I have taken these three people? Because the concept that I am going to share with you, it is universal. It works everywhere. US, China, India. In any field, business, athletics, games, anywhere. Any kind of business, whatever you are doing. You are a manufacturing firm or you are creating iPhone app. You are creating, whatever you are creating, the same concept work over here. And the concept is very simple. Very simple. It's not difficult because it's simple. That is why anybody can implement it. But it's so simple that people often forget it. So I call it the strategy for greatness. And I call it the golden rule for greatness. There are basically three rules. Why you are doing it, how you are doing it, and what you are doing it. Most people know what they are doing. Most business owners know what they are doing, what they are producing, what kind of equipments they are creating, what kind of services they are offering. But many people never focus on the how and why. And when they miss the how and why, they miss the right point of being someone phenomenal or great in their field. When we talk about the golden rule of greatness, you have to focus on these three things. Why? Whenever you are doing something, whenever you are creating a product or you are into a business, first thing you should not ask what I am going to create or what is the market size or what is the potential or what should be the price or who is the competitor. No, those are not your main questions. First thing you should know why you want to do that thing. Why you are in the business. And why means what is your reason, what is your purpose, what is your belief. If you are a social organization, what is your purpose? You want to serve people? What kind of people do you want to serve? Why you want to serve people? If you want to build a business, if you want to create a product, why you want to create that product? Who is the people? How you can create a difference upon people, humanity, or your nation, or your society, or your customer base? Why you want to do that thing? When you know your why, it will keep you ahead than any other people in the business. Then you must know how you are doing it. Many people know what they are doing, but they are not sure about how they are doing it. How means how you are executing your project, how you are running your company, how you are hiring the right people, how you are running your business, how you are doing the marketing. And when you know your why, your how will become easier. Your how will become more simpler. Your how will become more amazing to follow that why. And then what? Whatever you are creating, a product, a services, or anything that you are doing, your what will depends upon your why and how. So I want to share how these three people follows these three process, these golden rules of greatness, and how they become so amazing, so phenomenal in the world. So let's consider Steve Jobs and Apple. What is his why? Even before Steve Jobs started his company, he has this desire, he has this thought process, he has this belief to challenge the status quo. He always felt that the companies which are big, which are existing, they are controlling the consumer. They are not giving the right thing what the people really look for. And he always felt that we have to create something where we challenge that thing, where we create something amazing, where we create something beautiful. And that's where he always believed in think differently. When nobody was supporting him, nobody was believing in him, he was focusing on thinking differently, create something amazing, powerful, beautiful. And that's why that's why was driving him even before he started Apple. And how he did it? He did it by making beautifully designed computers. At that time, nobody was thinking that they can build a computer for the masses. People were not thinking. Computers were up to offices and research laboratories only. Nobody was thinking about that. And he thought of, why cannot we build something that more and more people can use? And then he think about it, not just that, not just build a computer, but build something beautiful, intuitive, and amazing. When they were designing iPhone, he said, we want to design iPhone in such a way that we don't have to give any user manual. Those who are having iPhone, you must be knowing there is no user manual in the packet. But if you buy a 3,000 rupees phone, you find a big user manual within that. So that's how Steve Jobs felt, we have to create products that are amazingly beautiful and world-class. But for that, he believes that we need to find amazing people who believe in that thing. We have to find people who believe in the same dream, what I am dreaming. He believed that I have to hire people, engineers, who consider themselves artists, not an engineer, because that's when they put their heart and soul to create that thing. And that's the why. That's how he created the team who is built Apple. And what he is doing? Later on, he went on creating the best computers, Apple I, II, and later MacBook. Then they created music player, iPod, then iPhone, everything. But there are other companies, like other computer companies like Dell, many other companies, they have Lenovo, they have created iPod and phones and everything, but nobody was buying it. But everybody is buying iPhone, iPod from Apple. Why? Because they believe in something. And when they were doing all this marketing and advertisement, in Apple advertisement, you never find that they never talk about the specification. They never talk about this iPhone has this much of GB or this camera or that camera. They always talk about something. They talk about what they believe. We believe in creating beautiful things. And if you believe in having beautiful things, amazing things, things that can change your life or things that can make you feel amazing, you can have iPhone. And that's how he created that impact. And when he created the impact, what happened? The result, Apple became the most respected brand. Steve Jobs became one of the richest person and one of the most inspiring business leader. Next come to Jack Ma and Alibaba. Everybody knows about Jack Ma and Alibaba. The way they have grown in last 10-15 years, like amazing. No other company, no other e-commerce companies has grown like them. But when Alibaba started, when Jack Ma started, he was not building an e-commerce company, just an e-commerce company. He was building a culture. He was creating something amazing. And I have lived in China for like 2-3 years, and I knew how difficult it is to start a company in China. If you ask anybody, people will give you all the reasons. That if you want to start a company in China, you have to have government connection, you have to be from a rich family, and you have to have high degree from some of the big universities. So Jack Ma has nothing, none of them. He was from a poor family. He has no government connection. He has nothing. He has only desire. He went on for all the interviews and he got rejected. He applied to Harvard for 10 times, he got rejected. But when he thought about, when he got this idea about e-commerce, he said there is something new and we want to create something. We want to create a new market. But every single person out there in China around him told him, Jack Ma, it's not possible. In China, nobody going to buy from you online. People don't do business over here. And that's he said, okay, people don't do business this way, then we have an opportunity. Then we can create that new way. That's our why. And that's when he decided that this is an opportunity to connect the small business owners with the overseas market, business owner to business owner, business owners to consumers. We can do in a new way. And then he made his mind that e-commerce will not just be a business, but it will become a lifestyle. And today that's the reason why Alibaba has become so big, so big. And how he did it? When he started, he had only 17 people along with him. But those people have that positive mind, that inspiration within them, that energy within them to create that thing, to believe in his dreams. And he always said, Whenever you hire people, don't hire the best people, hire the right people. Because the best people might be having the best of skill or knowledge, but they will always work for your money. But the right people always work for your dreams. The right people, they will believe in your dreams. They will believe why you are doing it. And you have to tell them why you are doing it. What is your dream? What you are thinking about this company? How you want to grow? That's the why. When you tell them the why, then only you can find the right people who believe in that dream. And they don't consider your company as a company. They consider it their own company. And those are the right people. When those right people will be on board, they can work with their blood and sweat. They can put everything into work. Whenever you, those who are business owner and those who have your sales team, you might be observing those salesmen or those salespeople who are highly motivated, who are highly inspiring and who believe in your product or service. They always do amazing. They always create amazing result for your company. But there are people who might not be feeling the same way and they never produce amazing result for you. So you have to find the right people. And then one of the most amazing thing he did is he focused on only growth, not on profit. So whatever they were making, he was putting in the business to growing it, growing it, growing it. Only in last 6 to 7 years, they started making profit. And they make amazing profit. But initial years, they only focus on growth. And then one amazing things he did while he was doing it by setting his priority right. Whenever people ask him, why don't you listen to your investor or why don't you listen to your stakeholder? He said, no, they are my third priority. First, I have to take care of the customer because the customer pays me money. I have to take care of my employees because they are making money for me. And the last are the people, investor or stakeholder. So everybody told him, no, you are crazy. Business cannot be done like that. All the business owners, they give the highest priority to the stakeholder. But he said, no. If I have to grow that big, if I have to create this company, I have to change my priority. And he did it. And what happened? He created Alibaba, Taobao, Alipay, many more companies. And Alibaba became one of the largest e-commerce company in the world. Not just that, Jack Ma became the richest man in China. And not just that, he is an inspiring and amazing leader. He is an icon. People not just admire him for being rich, but people admire him for being so inspiring. And that's what he created. But his focus was not just being inspiring or not just being rich. His focus was creating a lifestyle. His focus was creating a business that will change people's life, that will connect people, that will inspire people. And that's how he created the what. That's how he created the what. But most people focus on only what. I want to be profitable. I want to make $1 billion. I want to grow this much. I want to have this market cap. But if your why and what are not right, you cannot reach that level. That is why many companies reach one level and they become stagnant. They could not figure out. They go after every single thing, every single strategy, financial strategy, HR strategy, operational strategy. But they could not figure out. They could not grow big. They could not become someone big in the industry. The reason behind their why and how were not right from the beginning. And the beauty of being a small and medium business owner, that this is the right time to set the why and how you are doing it. And once you set it right, what is not at all a constraint for you. Then next come to the god of cricket. Why I am sharing his story? Because it is universal. The concept is universal and applicable to every area. It's not just about your businesses. It's about how you are running your relationship, how you are growing yourself. The person who you becoming, that's also depend upon these three strategy only. So Sachin Tendulkar, why was, cricket was his passion, love, religion, everything. And his only focus was not to become the god of cricket, but his focus was to play cricket at the best level. At the best level, to take the game as best as he can. And that was the only focus he had. And how he did it? The highest level of discipline and dedication. He never missed a practice session. And the most important thing, I don't know how many of you knew about this, when he was only 14-year-old and before getting his big shot, he was playing continuously 55 days games. And in those 55 days, he practiced 2 hours, played a game, practiced 2 hours and fall asleep on the dinner table. How many of us put that kind of effort when we are 14-year-old? Even people never put that kind of effort any point of that time. If you want to be, if you want to great, if you want to be amazing in your business, if you want to become the Sachin Tendulkar of your field, at one point of time, you have to put that kind of effort. Because once you put that kind of effort, you can create marvels. You can create amazing things. You can create magnificent success. That's possible. And simply, he became the god of cricket. No one can deny that. He created amazing success. So when I talk about these three persons, I want to share this idea that this is possible. No matter which business you are in, no matter what you are doing, what is your product, what is your service, you have to know your why. That's when you feel connected for that, not just for money, not just for anything, not just for name, fame or fortune, for the reason, for how you are impacting, and then how you are doing it, how you are impacting. So from here, I have this action plan for you. You should ask yourself why you are doing the business, why you are doing it, what is your belief system, what kind of impact you want to create on humanity or the nation or the society, or the kind of transformation you want to create in your customer or on your customer's life. You have to ask that thing, and how you are doing it. What kind of quality you want to create. And when we consider about how, if you look at into any field, still there are opportunities. If you do the quality right and if you do the customer service right, you still can become a leader in that field, no matter how crowded it is. If you are in a business which is already crowded, if you focus on quality and customer service, you can still penetrate into it. Because that's when your why, when you ask your why, you feel that I want to make my customer feel amazing or feel connected to my product or service. I want to give them a different experience. And when you think about that why, your how will become how you want to experience that thing, how you want to make them understand that way. And that's when you find people who give their heart and soul to do that thing. When you hire people, those who are just seeking a job, they will work for your money. But when you hire people, the right people who believe in your dreams, they will work with their blood, sweat and tears. They will give everything into it. They will do everything for your business. And being a small and medium business owner, it is the right time to find that kind of people who believe in your dreams, who believe in the things, the difference that you want to make. Because once you find those people, you can become the biggest company in the world. You can become the Sachin Tendulkar of your business, your field. You can become the Steve Jobs of your field. And then you become the true winner in life, true winner in your business. And rest, like as a result of that, you become a legendary figure, you become an inspiration, you can get all name, fame and fortune. Thank you.